Yes, it is. Juan Castillo Morning Show, 8:19 in the morning. Hey, you got to lock to the right station. Every now and then, we like to pick up a good piece of literature. We like to get our read on, correct?
That's right.
Yeah.
And we have microphone checker Mecca right here who is going to
Mic
be
check,
talking
mic
to.
check.
Okay. Mecca's book bangers. Tell us what we should be reading, Miss Mecca.
Well, the internet is going crazy over this new book coming straight out of Africa by a female author named, now I don't want to butcher the name, it's Namwali Serpell.
Good job.
There you go.
There we go. And this book, it reminds me of a Huckleberry Finn if we put them in Africa.
Yes.
Across multi generations. This is, at first there was I didn't read the book, but I read a lot of the reviews, and there's 61 pages that are free to read on Google Preview if you would like to do that. As soon as you read the book, it takes you straight into a story, into adventure, into things that could possibly happen in Africa. These are a play off of actual events. We're talking about colonialization. We're talking about the AIDS crisis. We're talking about interracial marriages. I mean, this book covers everything from political, philosophical, racial, just it goes there through all, it crosses every boundary and it takes you through it in a very objective way. You can formulate your own opinion. And it goes from, so the chapters are broken up into grandmothers, mothers, and the children.
And how each of the things you just mentioned affects them, that
Yes.
generation.
And
right.
and it kind of braids together in the end where you kind of see like this one family line finds this other family line without trying to give away too many spoilers. And so it also goes from past, present to the future. And we're talking about technology. So now we're in sci-fi. And we're talking about a possible cure for AIDS. But we're also talking about the exploitation that it might take when we're experimenting on Africans in order to try to get this cure together.
Wow.
And we're also talking about stem cell research and just exploit, but also the negative side of that, like what types of exploitation might be happening in order to get this type of efficiency. And one of the quotes from the book was, the problem that Europeans had was their obsessiveness with efficiency. So what I really took away from it was they had these, I think it was called Afronauts. Basically, it's a play off of the iPhone.
Got you.
And everybody had one in their hand, but almost surgically. Like, you know, it was, everyone was equipped with one of these, like, technology. The government was spying on you and things like that. So, of course, we get into all types of
It's the Matrix, man.
conspiracy theories.
I'm telling you.
So, basically, are iPhones the new colonialists?
Yeah.
And it's, I've read the book. The book was fantastic. One of the things that I got out of the book was just, and we all experienced this, right? How the younger generation is actually teaching the older generation the new technology. I mean, remember when like when the iPhones first came out and your grandmother or your mother even might have said, "Boy, don't you bring that over here." You know, give me the flip phone. I don't want to be I'm gonna be typing on this little thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you take it to Africa, right, where a lot of people don't realize that on that continent, the technology is moving even faster than it's moving here, right? But how intergenerational folks are now blending into this new technology and how it's affecting our lives. I mean, in addition to like human harvesting, I don't know if you guys know about this,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Where people are being put into slavery and they're taking all their organs and selling them on the black market, right? And so this gives you a perspective that, you know, as a person living in this country, you don't even think about, right?
Right.
But please read this book. This book will change your life.
Give us the title again.
The book is called The Old Drift. NPR just did a review. The New York Times, Penguin Books. I mean, everyone is talking about this book. This is the author. Now, I don't want to get it wrong again. Namwail Serpell. This is her first book, and everyone is going crazy about it. So it's definitely a must read and check it out. It is pretty lengthy, 500 pages.
All right now. All right. And how long did it take you
Get
to
your read
Juan?
on.
Right.
Week and a half.
A week and a half?
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I'll still be
But
reading.
I meant, you know,
But it's an adventure
that was
book. It
one of the
goes.
3 books that I was reading at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
but I love to read. But this book is a must,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So please, go get your read on.
Check it out.
Mecca's book bangers.
It's a book banger.
You're going to be giving us a lot of these, right?
That's a banger
Yes,
right
right.
there.
Yes.
There you go.
It is the Juan Castillo Morning Show. A little bit of Ursher and Ludacris.